Siman Kuftas Siv Dalid. The rivers in the days of Nisan are generally colder than the wells, and therefore it's preferable to use water from the rivers to make matzah than to use the water from the wells. It's better to use cold water because cold water does not become chametz as fast when it's mixed with the flour. However, sometimes the rivers get snow from the mountains that go into the river, and that actually makes the rivers warmer. And therefore, in those situations, it's preferable to use the water from the wells. Sif Hey is that the water that you're using for the matzah should not be drawn by a goy, it should only be drawn by a yid. Sif Vav, you should not put the water into a kli, into a vessel that had in it, prior to the water, some honey or other fruit juices, unless you did hagala on this kli beforehand. For sure, you should also not put the water into a kli that used to contain sharp food in it or sharp liquid, even if there was not chametz, because the sharpness will cause the water to become chametz faster when it is eventually mixed with the flour. And in this situation, for something that is sharp, hagala will not help in that situation, and therefore you should never use a kli that had sharp things stored in it. Also, you should not put the water into copper kalim, because copper kalim also are not as cold as the other kalim, and again, we want to keep the water as cold as possible.